Talk about a wild scene this afternoon following a WUSA 9 Special Assignment Unit investigation into stop and frisk in D.C. An angry crowd yelled insults and accusations at D.C. Police Chief Peter Newsham.
Yeah, all of it playing out in the middle of the chief's yearly performance review down at D.C. Council. Investigative reporter Eric Flack and his team were the only journalists right in the middle of all this.
Police Chief Peter Newsham shouted down and called a liar by a hostile crowd here at the Wilson Building in downtown D.C.
I'm a fire trainer. He killed Terry Sterling and he's still working getting paid. Bye, y'all.
Heavy security was called in and 4 people escorted out of the chief's annual performance oversight hearing. A large group, including members of the Black Lives Matter movement, often yelled at Newsham as he tried to talk about the department's accomplishments, including a 23% drop in serious violent crime. One woman sitting right behind the chief saying the words "stop and frisk" over and over again as Newsham spoke, referring to our investigation earlier this week that found 8 out of 10 people stopped and frisked by D.C. police are black. Others yelled the name Brian Traynor, the officer who was cleared of criminal wrongdoing in the shooting death of Terrence Sterling. Near the end of Newsham's testimony, some of the angry protesters who remained stormed out with some final words for the chief.
Can you address some stop and harassment Black Lives Matter though?
Councilmember Anita Bonds, who was trying to calm the crowd, asking the police chief to sit down with the Black Lives Matter movement to discuss all the issues that sparked today's outrage. Bonds telling the chief, anytime people in the community are this upset, there's a problem. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
There were no arrests at today's hearing. Chief's testimony followed 4 hours of public comments, both positive and negative, about the job Chief Newsham and the police department are doing.